Biologically, life isn't defined by a single property, but is recognized as a complex system defined by a collection of shared characteristics. An entity is considered alive if it exhibits all of these traits simultaneously. The fundamental unit of life is the cell. All living things are composed of one or more cells. The key characteristics of life scientists generally agree on a set of core functions that, taken together, describe life. 1. Organization. Living things are highly organized, meaning they consist of one or more cells, which are the basic units of life. In multicellular organisms, these cells are organized into tissues, organs, and organ systems. This complex, coordinated structure is a hallmark of life. 2. Metabolism. All living organisms use energy. Metabolism is the sum of all chemical reactions that occur within an organism. This includes anabolism, building complex molecules from simpler ones, growing, repairing tissue. Catabolism, breaking down complex molecules to release energy, digesting food, cellular respiration. This energy processing is essential to maintain organization and power all other life functions. 3. Homeostasis. Homeostasis is the ability to maintain a stable, constant internal environment despite changes in the external environment. Examples include regulating your body temperature, shivering when cold, sweating when hot, balancing pH levels, or managing water and salt concentrations. 4. Growth and development. Living things grow and develop. Growth involves an increase in size, either by cells getting larger or by an increase in the number of cells. Development includes all the changes an organism goes through during its life, such as metamorphosis in an insect or puberty in a human. 5. Reproduction. Living organisms can produce new individuals or offspring. This can be asexual, involving a single parent, a bacterium splitting in two. Sexual, involving two parents combining genetic information. In all cases, reproduction passes DNA, genetic material, to the next generation. 6. Response to stimuli. Living things can detect and respond to changes in their environment. This is also known as irritability. For example, a plant bending toward sunlight, phototropism, an animal running from a predator, or you pulling your hand away from a hot stove. 7. Evolution and adaptation. Populations of living organisms change over generations to become better suited to their environment. This process, known as evolution by natural selection, is based on heritable traits, passed via DNA, that improve survival and reproduction. The gray area, what about viruses? The biological definition of life is challenged by entities like viruses. A virus has organization, a protein coat, and genetic material like DNA or RNA. It can evolve and adapt very quickly. It can reproduce by hijacking a host cell's machinery. However, a virus is not considered alive by most biologists because it lacks key characteristics. It has no cells, cannot maintain homeostasis, and has no metabolism of its own. It cannot produce or use its own energy. It is inert until it infects a living cell. This is why viruses are often described as existing in a gray area between living and non-living. Therefore, life is a unique, complex organization of molecules expressing itself through self-regulated biochemical reactions leading to all life processes, including reproduction and evolution.